upcoming 1.14 update for Minecraft, a bunch of new and exciting blocks have been added. As you can see, I'm cycling through them now, and a lot of them have very unique shapes. We've also got a bunch of crafting related blocks that, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't find much use for, but there are a load of new things that can be used for my typical building tricks and tips, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So these are all of the new blocks that have been added to the game, and I'm very excited to show you what we've come up with. Now, these blocks don't actually have a function. I'm recording this in a snapshot server, so these may be subject to change, but we have the lectern, just to go over these very quickly, the bell, stone cutter, grindstone, smithing table, fletching table, cartography table, blast furnace, smoker, grass block? No, barrel, scaffolding, and lantern. We have a pretty good idea of what each of these does, but that's not what we're interested in. What we're interested in is what we can do with them, and let's dive straight in with scaffolding. Now, scaffolding is used for Minecraft building and, well, to help you, but I thought maybe you could actually use it in construction within construction. So what we have here is a site where a building is being made. We've got some pillars made of stone, but the scaffolding sits on top of it, and it looks very much like the steel framework that you might see on a construction site, which actually it works extraordinarily well, even though it's a rather yellowy colour, just because of how much air is in between the block. And you can't have failed to notice the giant crane next to this build. It's absolutely fantastic, and it works with that kind of wire framework that you would expect to see on something like this, and on top of that, it's even functional, as you can climb up the middle of this to get up into it. Now, the scaffolding does have a slight drawback that you can only go 6 blocks before it falls down. However, if you utilise some cleverly placed oak slabs and trapdoors and stuff, you can extend that out far enough so that you can make a decent looking crane. So, that's a really good use of using scaffolding, not just for your Minecraft building, but the buildings that you make in Minecraft that are being built. Yeah. Let's move on, shall we? The next one is actually a really simple idea, but it works extraordinarily well. So imagine that this is a Minecraft street that I've made. And if I go and stand on this piece of scaffolding and I shift down, I end up in the water. Now, if I press Control, I can also swim, and it only has to be 1 block wide because of the 1.13 update, and I've made some sewers. So what this scaffolding does is actually give me access to the sewers very easily, as I can just press Control, then Shift, and swim downwards, although it is a little bit janky sometimes in order to get there. But imagine you can make an entire sewer, then shift and swim downwards, although it is a little bit janky sometimes in order to get there.